Now, as a few of you may remember, early on in my YouTube career, I told you guys a story about Eric Newman and Josie Butler. Now, if you haven't seen that video, I will link it at the end of this video and I'll link it in the description. You should go check that out. It'll give you more context. In that story, Eric Newman, he was doing time in the NDOC in High Desert State Prison, and he was diagnosed with terminal cancer. Sonya Williams, the mother of Eric Newman's 7-year-old daughter, she fought and secured to get a compassionate release for Eric so that he could die with his family. After the Nevada Department of Corrections failed to put in the proper paperwork with the county, they put a new 45-day hold on Eric before he could be released. Sonya was able to get a special visit for her and her daughter to come and see Eric during this 45 days. That visit was cut short when Eric's 7-year-old daughter ran across the visitation room, tried to hug her father who was handcuffed in a wheelchair, and she was immediately scooped up by corrections officers. The visit was terminated immediately, and crying, not knowing what's going on, they dragged the daughter and Sonya Williams out of the visitation room and escort them out of the prison. That scene would be the very last memory that Sonya and Jacelyn have of Eric Newman. Sadly, Eric lost his battle with cancer while in High Desert awaiting compassionate release. He died alone in the infirmary without his family there. Now, a few years before this, Eric Newman's sister, Josie Butler, was found in a suitcase in a dumpster in Las Vegas. Josie, at that time, had a 7-year-old daughter. That daughter, well, we call her Brazzy. And Brazzy has grown up to become an advocate alongside Sonya Williams with Return Strong, advocating for the people that don't have a voice. People like Eric Newman and Josie Butler. Now, Sonya Williams has picked up the shattered pieces of the hearts of Jace and Brazzy, and she's taught them to be warriors, fierce. She's taught them to focus that pain. She's focused both of their minds on enacting real change so that nobody ever has to feel the pain that they've felt. Jodi Hocking, Sonya Williams, Erica Brazzy Butler, Jacelyn, and attorney James Urrutia. These are the heroes you don't hear about. They've weaponized their pain, and they use it as fuel to drive the fight as they fight the bureaucrats who have gotten away with so much. Every time they get away with something, it's with little to no consequence. Well, these heroes, they're not going to stand for that anymore. And they're out there constantly fighting to make sure that things like Eric Newman, Josie Butler, injustice doesn't stand in the Las Vegas or Nevada for that matter. Now, I caught up with a few of them at attorney James Urrutia's offices not too long ago, and we got to sit and talk mostly about their current fight, Christian Walker. Now, Christian died at the hands of COs, and everything was covered up by the Nevada Department of Corrections and even the coroner's office. Now, I also got to speak to Sonya, Brazzy, and even Jace about their personal experiences through all of this. Now, without further ado, here's part 1 of me talking to heroes. Welcome to Vegas Profile Stories. Let's get it. Anyway,
This is it.
this is it. BA. Last time we were talking, we started to talk about Rob from Ventura.
Yeah, and other places amongst the world.
What's going on, dog?
What's up, everybody? This is my nephew, Mikey. Mikey, say hello.
What's up?
He quit trying to yell. He wasn't looking at Suge anymore. And now for the first time, he's looking at me. And I'm asking him who shot him. And then he looks at me and he says,
Sonya Williams.
And I ain't never been no coward or needed people to, fight my battles.
Betty! Don't be scared, bro.
You have to throw it in your arm.
You?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah! Do it, motherfucker! Sonya Williams.
I'm here.
We came up in the same type of circle, we know all the same people.
We do.
It's a hell of a life.
It has been.
And then one day it all changes.
Yep.
One day your heart is torn out.
Yep.
Watching your daughter's heart torn out.
Yep.
And you said, no, I'm not going to sit here and take this.
This can't be this can't be the way. This cannot be the way.
And because of your hard work and others like you and Return Strong, you guys have enacted real change in the Nevada Department of Corrections. The main one that sticks to my mind always is taking the live rounds out of the units. Because of you, who knows how many lives have been saved, or at least pain and agony, coming from a guy who took one of those ricochets in the top of his head. I've seen people lose eyes, all of that. And because of you guys, we don't have to worry about that. And this all came from
A visit being canceled or being terminated in this long scheme of things. Because I wouldn't have fought like this if it wasn't for my kid.
Yeah, I mean, just the whole way that went down.
Yeah.
It should never. I'll stand behind it. Whoever the CO was that grabbed your daughter is a cold piece of shit.
Yeah.
And I hope he, steps on a Lego every morning for the rest of his life.
It's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Lego.
Nobody deserves anything good that does something like that.
Nope.
Now, Christian Walker, you fought to the heavens just to find somebody to take the case.
I did.
And you were in the background frantically
Scrapping.
doing everything you need to make sure that his life's easy when it comes to doing all this. And that is motions or case law or
Yeah. Research.
speaking to anybody involved that you can, or playing detective. That's a busy, busy life that you've cut out for yourself.
I am pretty busy. Ask anybody.
That's not too bad though. You're a warrior, and people don't understand the lengths that you go to and what you've done for them. Anybody that's been in the NDOC in the past 5-10 years, I mean, there's little pieces of you in every one of these prisons, and the way that they conduct themselves now.
I get thank you cards. I get thank you letters. Return Strong gets just everybody acknowledges that we're helping. Like we're giving them hope in there.
It's more than help. Like you've saved lives. You have saved lives.
That's the whole point.
Mhm.
The whole point. We got Christian Walker. Then right after him we had Patrick O'Dell. He's our next one. We're just gonna try to stop this. There's been few in between, up in Ely, that it's almost impossible to stop up in Ely, but
it's bred into the system.
Yeah.
That it's okay for them to just do stuff like this, and here you are. You better watch out. You better have the neighbor's kid go start your car every morning.
But people are thankful. I will say that much.
I mean,
Men
for
and
anybody
women.
that doesn't know anything about you, I mean, it's time. It's time that everybody knows that you're a household name, that you are Aaron Brockovich.
Rock a bitch.
That's right.
Yeah.
Just doing the most damage you can to these people when they do, just blatantly wrong.
Yeah. It all starts with volunteering. Volunteering, and then we went and lobbied, changing laws, making new laws.
Yeah.
AB 121, that's Jacelyn's bill. Mel.
Nice.
She testified on that one, got it passed.
Yeah, and they only give you so much time too, so you're having to speed read your way through it every one.
Every single one of them. Yeah.
And it's like, oh,
Jacelyn, they let her have as much time as they wanted. The whole assembly,
good.
judicial people were crying, Senate too. It was great. It was great. We're touching people. We're bringing light to what the problems are. From
Right.
the food, we're like,
Wow.
food, like July 1st, we don't have, the NDOC doesn't have money to feed anybody. They're
Mhm.
losing the food contract with Airmark.
There's boxes in the kitchen that have alligators on them.
That say not for human consumption?
Not fit for human consumption, right?
Yeah, we got
That was delicious chicken.
chicken on the bone.
As far as prison goes.
Yeah.
And the bone can be, used for a multitude of things.
Right.
But, as convicts, especially any of us that are tipped up or any of that, it's always an issue. We're always causing trouble. So, whatever comes. Like, it's a part of it, right? I've had Metro kick my ass a bunch of times.
Really?
It's a part of the game at that point, right? Now I'm not You know, I'm not out there doing anything bad. They whip my ass. I'm coming for them.
Yeah.
Get me a lawyer, you know. But for them, they seem to just nonchalantly. They don't care who it is.
No.
They're just having a bad day. Let me go ahead and beat on this guy. Oh, I think he might have told. Let me beat him some more.
Right. That's exactly what happened with Christian.
And right. And because of you, light has been brought to the dark. So what now? What do you?
But now it's still active fight.
Right. Is this what you're gonna do forever?
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever retire. That's for sure. I
You
don't want to.
shouldn't.
I don't want to.
You're too good at it.
When James first agreed to take on these cases or whatever, I was like, I'm gonna come work for you, and he's like, well, I don't have money to pay you yet. You know, I just started, and I'm like, you don't have to pay me. I just want to do it. So I quit my job and I came to work for him. Like, it's not about money for me. It's about just the justice, the overall justice.
If you hadn't have taken this up, what happens with her? Where do you think she is right now?
You know, I don't know. She had a couple opportunities to go downhill, to slip into the cracks.
Right.
But
she had every right to.
And exactly. Come here, baby. Yeah. So when I first started working for James, this one was in juvenile detention. She had just got arrested.
I know she wanted me to write her a judge. Kiwi.
This is it.
This is it. VA. Last time we were talking, we started to talk about Rob from Ventura.
Yeah, and other places amongst the world.
What's going on, dog?
What's up, everybody? This is my nephew, Mikey. Mikey, say hello.
What's up?
He quit trying to yell. He wasn't looking at Suge anymore. And now for the first time, he's looking at me. And I'm asking him who shot him. And then he looks at me and he says,
Sonya Williams.
I'm here.
And I ain't never been no coward or needed people to, fight my battles.
Betty!
Back.
Don't be scared, bro.
You have to throw your arm.
You?
Yeah.
Oh, shit! Do it, motherfucker!